Well, first go back to the Nirvana and then to the new album, your new album. What do you think? Do you think he committed suicide or Courtney Love? have you seen the documentary?
I have, yeah, and I took a wee bit of offence to the documentary actually. I think it's unfair. I think Kurt Cobain was a very fucked up character, and I think he genuinely couldn't handle the success and of everyone in the world recognising him. You know, he just wanted to make music, and you know, and I know that because I feel that way. You know, like I want to make music, but I wouldn't want that amount of exposure on. You know, like because he became a cultural icon. I mean, Nirvana changed culture, Nevermind music. It wasn't just a great rock band.
And also fashion.
Yeah, you know, like it fed into everything, and so I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't think that he was murdered. You know, I think Courtney Love's a bit of a nasty, dark bitch, but I think he was just fucked up on drugs. He was, and his head was all messed up. So I think it was, you know, it was inevitable that that was going to happen.
Okay. Well, then now switch forward to 2007.
Okay.
Your new album. Because you were saying, well, Nevermind. Andy Wallace, who mixed Nevermind, he also did the mix of your new album.
Yep.
Why? How come? Did you especially pick him because of his work with Nirvana? Or is it completely?
It's because of other things. He produced Jeff Buckley's album Grace. He did At the Drive-In, Relationship of Command. He did Slayer, Rain and Blood. You know, he did Shudder to Think, who are one of our favourite bands. You know, and Nirvana and Rage Against the Machine. There was a multitude of reasons. You know, Andy Wallace to us captures the essence of a band. You know, he mixes the way a band sounds. He gets it onto tape. You know, that's how he does it. He doesn't tart it up. It's not the Andy Wallace sound. You know, you get some mixers who will just put their stamp. You know, you listen to 10 seconds of it.
Spector, for example.
Yeah, you know, and you know it's a Phil Spector song. More recently, you've got producers like Howard Benson and things who did My Chemical Romance, you know, and on 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, and then in the 2 years since that, there's been like about a dozen bands come out with exactly the same sound, and until the singing comes in, you've no idea who it is because it could be one of 100 bands, and I think Andy Wallace is talented enough at his job and so tuned in that if he can make Jeff Buckley sound amazing, he can make Slayer sound amazing, you know, and he can make Nirvana sound amazing, then that's quite a scope of rock music.
Yeah, but I think the criticism of Kurt Cobain, that's because that's why they made In Utero more sounding dark. It's because they thought it was a pretty slick production.
Yeah, but then, you know, having kind of read about it, at the time that was what Kurt Cobain wanted. Okay, I mean, he wanted his band. You know, you don't make a record like Nevermind accidentally.
That's true.
You know, they compared to Bleach, you know, like they knew what they were doing when they were making that record. You know, and unfortunately, it's a dichotomy for Kurt Cobain that he wanted to make a pop record that was a huge record, but unfortunately, the personal life got changed. His personal life got changed, and people were interested more in him as a character and as an icon than the band's music, you know, and I think that was, his reaction was more to that, and I think he verbally said it was because it was too polished, you know, but I think it was really, if Nevermind hadn't been such a huge album, I don't think he would have slated the sound of it,
That's right.
you know.